So this year we decided to stay at the Grand Ely Lodge. This is our view from our hotel room. It's a beautiful day, super windy, just like every other time we come to the Boundary Waters. But this is a much better stay than the last couple years we've had, so I decided to film this. Yeah, this is a great place to stay. Highly recommend it. Grand Ely Lodge. Everyone's super helpful here. Rooms are super comfy, and yeah, it'll be a good night's stay here. So we'll see you in the morning when we hit the lake. Well, we made it out. Yesterday was about 75 degrees. This morning it's about, I don't know, it's in the 40s. It's pretty chilly and rainy, but we made it out safe, sound. Glad to be out here. Right, girls?
What?
Glad to be out here?
Oh, yes.
Well, here we are on the river. First paddle. Still pretty chilly. Yeah. Well, here we go. That was a tight squeeze of a portage.
I'm not a big walleye guy. I think that's not stupid.
It's starting to warm up. It was really cold when we first started. It was paddling and portaging. It definitely got warmer. Well, we're still having fun. We're doing good. Still having fun. Boom! Boy, this wind is relentless. It's like the sun finally came out and it started raining. I think it's going to be interesting once we get to the lake. God, I hope it dies down by the time we get there. There's a little duck sitting right there. Alright, we're at Nina Moose. It's pretty windy. We're going to try hugging the right side of the shoreline. It's going to be sketchy. Well, now it's snowing. I'm trying to hug the shoreline as the whitecaps are insane out in the middle. I don't know if you can tell, it is freaking snowing. The temperature just dropped a ton. We got holed up on this really small camp spot. But I don't know if we can make it any further, especially with Ben's 3-person canoe. So we're gonna hole up here. At least we're at a camp spot that, if need be, we have a place to camp and then head out where the weather's better, because it is insane right now. So if something changes, I'll get back at you. Well, that campsite is an ideal for this wind conditions. We would have got hammered by the wind tonight. So we're trying to make our way one of these campsites in the cove. So with the hope of being more protected from this wind, it's just brutal. It got super cold when the temperatures dropped with the snow. We just got chilled to the bone. So we made a game plan of finding a camp spot that has way more protection from this wind. The girls have done amazing. They've been troopers throughout this cold and wind. Couldn't be more proud of them. Well, that paddle sucked, but I'm glad we made it. This campsite's pretty cool, and it's big, lots of firewood, good fire pit, and most of all, really tucked in away from a lot of this wind. Lots of areas to set up camp too, which is nice for a group our size. Decent fire pit. This is where we're gonna set up our tents. Ben and the boys have a couple of tent pads back in the woods and even a little further into the woods, so I think this will do just fine, because we were so exposed to that wind over there. It would have been miserable. So the paddle sucked, but I am really glad we did it. Well, I am really glad we made the decision to come to this camp, because we are so protected from the wind. I mean, as you can tell, the water is much calmer over here. Still a lot of wind, but not over here. As you can tell, I don't know if you can tell from this angle, but those waves are still pretty big out there. And then if you come over here, it's a lot warmer. Yeah, when we were at that first camp, I was pretty worried, to tell you the truth. Snowing, we were getting wet, just the wind was sapping everything out of us. And we got here and man, we started putting up camp, and I started sweating because I had so many layers on. It was so cold. Yeah, so this was much better, especially with kids. We're not going to suffer over here like we were over there. So So if you had told me this morning that the rest of this day would be a gorgeous day, I would not have believed you. The wind's still blowing, but not nearly as bad as it was. It's gorgeous out now. At the beginning of the day, Ari went through so much of her dry gear that's like a reserve or a backup. I was really concerned for not only her safety, but just running out of dry clothes. Now it's windy enough, and then the sun is out. It's pretty warm, actually. It's crazy weather, but it's actually turned out to be a gorgeous afternoon. Ben and the boys are out fishing. Hopefully they can catch something. We've tried from shore here, but didn't have any luck. Even Ariana didn't have any luck. So I couldn't be happier for how this day's played out, except for the beginning. From the snow and the wind, and it was just insane. So yeah, I'm extremely happy that we came to this campsite, and got warm, essentially. I mean, we were chilled to the bone on the other one. It is amazing what the difference in weather out here can be in a day. It was super cold last night, but we had warm sleeping bags and stayed super comfortable. The wind kind of switched a little bit of direction, still coming mainly out of the north. Collected some firewood. So far we've all caught some fish. One of the boys caught a really nice crappie. I mean, biggest crappie I've ever seen. We ate that. That was pretty good. The rest of us caught some smallmouth or small pike. No walleye yet, but we're gonna try here in a bit. But all in all, today is a pretty gorgeous day. We get some wind gusts like right now, of course. But the way our camp is set up, it pretty much keeps us out of the wind. It's kind of tucked away into the trees. So I'm so thankful for this spot. For a group our size and keeping us out of the wind, it's a pretty darn good spot. But if anything else comes around, I'll try to video it. I probably should have videoed some of the cooking of the fish last night, but my brain wasn't functioning properly last night after being hypothermic and wet and cold, and but oh well, I'll try to get some more fish footage. But until then, talk to you later. Johnny had some luck. The crappie.
I'm gonna show you the clean side.
Yeah, give it the non-dirty side. There you go. Good job, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we had some good luck today fishing. Of course, Ariana caught 2 walleye. One was a good eater, and then she caught a really big one. So we're kind of getting the spoils ready. We're gonna cook this up over the fire and get some spices on it. And of course, I didn't catch a fish, just Ariana. All right, go ahead.
Go now?
Yeah.
Did the effect you wanted?
Told you it wasn't ready.
It is, it was boiling. It'll be just fine.
Spoils of our labor.
This is. They live up to 49 years old.
I don't know if you guys can see. We put some of the fish carcasses on that rock. Now we got some seagulls feeding. And I just missed a bald eagle swoop down and take one. And it was probably one of the coolest things I've ever seen. And I can't believe I missed it. I was kind of hoping he'd come back and scare these seagulls off, because he literally swooped down from high altitude and just snatched one. It was pretty cool. And now we just get to enjoy the stupid seagulls. He's coming back? Where is he at?
He's right there.
Oh.
The whatever.
All right, hopefully I can get this. He's coming back.
Hurry, guys! Come on, Eagle! You gotta steal it from the seagulls! I have to see this again.
God, I hope I can get this on film.
Should we come grab it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. I hope that's visible from this camera. Well, today is a pretty good day. Starting to figure this lake out with the fishing. Just finishing up a cigar. Get ready to head to bed. Tonight's supposed to be like 27 degrees. So we'll see how good our sleeping bags are. But I'm pretty confident that we won't have any issues. We all prepared pretty warm. Caught a ton of fish. Had quite the feast with between crappie and walleye. That eagle swooping down, picking up the carcass was pretty damn cool. He actually came around 3 times. I caught it on the 2nd time. Very appreciative of being out here. Good friends, our kids. Kids all get along, have a good time. Most of all, just get out. Not think of anything, but just being out here. The things we need to do. Fish, enjoy the downtime. It's been a really good day. Day 2s are always kind of my favorite. Not rushed to get in. We already got our camp established. It's been a really good day. So last night got down to 27 degrees is what we were told it was going to be. And it was cold. I got in the middle of the night to use the restroom and I was freezing. But I think inside the tent, it was with the body heat and our warm sleeping bags, we were both pretty comfortable while sleeping. Woke up this morning, lake was crystal clear, steam coming off of the water. It was really pretty. So I think we're gonna continue to stay here, and we just started figuring out this lake as far as fishing goes. I think we caught a total of 6 crappie, huge, all of them were monster, whopper crappie, and Ari caught 2 walleye. Cooked those up, they were delicious. So I think we're going to continue to try to fish this lake, get it figured out, and I know it's supposed to get warmer as this week progresses, so make a game plan from there if we're going to change lakes or stay here. It's Memorial Day weekend, so I predict it's going to be pretty busy, so we may not want to give up this really good camp spot, go to a different lake and not find one, or have to have a really crappy spot to set up camp, especially for a large group like this. I don't know if we were gonna want to trade a good one for a bad one, so I'll keep you posted. Until then, we're gonna continue fishing.
How many fish we got?
So we were all fishing and the wind started coming out of the south instead of the north. That triggered quite the fish frenzy. Caught a couple keeper walleye, nice pike, and we caught a bunch of little walleye. We threw those back. So,
One little pike.
and 1 pike. Haley caught her first pike. You can put him back.
First ever fish.
How'd that feel, Haley?
Awesome.
And Ariana got to net her first pike. That was pretty cool. But yeah, it's switched from being super cold to now it's toasty. And the wind is out of the south. So I think the cold snap is over and the heat wave is on now.
Massive turtles. Let's go grab a wallet.
And massive bullnose.
Well, Jared caught a gigantic...
Hold it by the tail, we'll take pictures.
Pick him up by the
I'm
tail.
kidding, dude. I'll fight you.
I was gonna say. Look at that teeth.
God dang.
Yeah, don't let him grab it.
See the hole in his... He's probably like 80 years old.
Yeah. If I just let him out and let him go.
Yeah.
Why? Don't come after us.
No, it won't. It's scared of
Don't
us.
eat our food or our fish or anything that is ours.
I
We
wish
caught that in a net, a fishing net.
Right here.
So all they eat is dead fish.
Right? Tissin. So how old do you think it is?
5 billion years old.
No. 40.
Older than my grandma and grandpa.
There he goes. Watch out.
Get back, guys, get back.
So it's about 18 inches, right?
He's hissing. Dad, I would get back.
His neck can hit your toe right now.
His tail.
There's no bullet hole in it.
I don't think this is the same turtle.
Watch
Dad, can we kill it?
Just let it go.
I want to kill
We should kill it.
No.
Look at
I want to eat it.
Look at this thing.
I know.
It's a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Break its spine.
It's a dino.
Jared, get back.
All right.
Trying
See
to
ya.
guide it to the water.
Oh, it doesn't need guiding.
Go, turtle.
Go stand over there with it so you take a picture of what you caught. Get on the other side of it, quick. Get down to close to it, Jer.
This is dangerous. Yes. Wouldn't you know, Jared? Get a picture?
Now grab it by its tail.
That's not a good idea.
Dad.
Yeah, that's not a good idea. Should I catch it again? Whoa.
There goes the dinosaur. Ariana, let's go see the fish. Show me the fish. Can we get there from here? Yep. Yep. Careful, there's a treble hook right there.
My dad caught one of them.
You hold them up for me? Yeah. So we're gonna cook those up right before supper for a little extra snack. Here, you can go put them back. Can you get them a little further in the water for me? There you go. Thank you. Well, we were out. I was out gathering some firewood. The kids are fishing and running around. Caught a perch, little perch, earlier in the day. And then thunderstorm, pretty big dark cloud thunderstorm came rolling through. So Ari's gonna read a book. I think I'm gonna take a nap. I haven't taken a nap this entire trip. So you can tell this blows over, I'm gonna take a nap. And Ari's gonna read and maybe take a nap as well. Just depending on how long this thunderstorm comes through. Should have hung a tarp up, but we didn't seem like we were gonna have any issue with thunderstorms. But like everything else out here, one minute it's perfect, the next it's a little thunderstorm rolling through. So until this thunderstorm rolls over, this is where I'm going to be taking a nap. Well, it looks like it's going to be doing this for quite a while. So we ended up stringing up a tarp. Trying to get a fire going with our wet wood.
What? Oh.
But we did have a pretty productive morning. A pretty substantial stack of firewood. And here we go with the rain. So at least we got it strung up in time. The lake is as calm as it has been the whole time we've been here. Looks like we got a little break in the storm. Still looks like it could get nasty looking at the west. Ryan's tent that he got from the outfitter is leaking again. Happened last year, and this year has been even worse. So we ended up moving him. From right here to a downhill slope, and we've contrapted a few tarps in order to try to protect his tent from leaking and getting wet throughout the night if these storms continue. The kids were able to get a fire going, so that was really good on them. Got our firewood back in underneath the tarp. So I think we hopefully have solved the issue with his tent leaking from the bottom up. But hopefully that was the last of it. But I have a feeling it's not going to be, just judging from the clouds. So, cook some supper. Maybe try some fishing if this wind stays down. So we got our bear bags hung. We've all taken some provisional care to ward off bears, or at least alert us if there's bears, because of last year the bear broke that branch and ate my food. I brought some little bells. Ben, on the other hand, brought a little charge that takes a little cap for a little primer, like a shotgun primer. And you put it in there, and we've put a tripwire across right underneath the bear bags. So if and when it happens, it'll make a pop sound from the shotgun primer and scare the bear away. That's the hope of it. At least to alert us that a bear is trying to get our food. So mine versus Ben's way of thinking. And I think Ben wins this round. So hopefully we won't have any more problems with bears. But here comes another big storm. Wind changed directions and got really cold. So we're probably gonna be in for it for the night. So I probably won't see you till tomorrow. We've got one heck of a storm coming in. It was just super calm. And the storm system is sucking air. Harry, watch out for that tripwire. Well, I think we did have a string of good luck. That menacing cloud over, that menacing cloud over there is the main cell. So far it looks like it's gonna skirt us to the south. It is super dark. That's sunshine. So hopefully we can have that sucker skirt us. Just because the tent that Ryan got from the outfitters is not good. And we just got it dry before this storm, or the beginning of the storm, rolled through. It's still beautiful out here, but man, we are secluded. You get your stuff wet. It's a miserable time. So I would not go with the tents that Ely Outfittering Company has. I would get your own tent for sure. One you're comfortable with. The ones they provide 2 years in a row, wet spots even when there's no rain. They're put up properly, so I would invest in a good tent if you come out here. I wouldn't go with the ones provided by the outfitters. It's not a knock on them as a company, because I still like going through them, but their tents are junk. So hopefully we get some more of that. Well, look, the skies are promising. Got a rainbow. The main cell of the storm just skirted us. Actually, it's a full rainbow. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it is a full rainbow. And that is promising. A couple of the kids decided to go fishing. I tried and gave up. That'd be more important to document it. It's just gorgeous there. Main storm literally just skirted us. I mean, the south end of the lake was just getting hammered. And, I mean, we were getting a good amount of rain, but not like the south end of the lake, and it just kind of skirted us. We were able to keep our campfire going. Brian's tent seemed to work out with our we really put a lot of tarps around them because that tent is garbage. Everyone else's tent is dry. They're the ones that have problems 2 years in a row. I didn't document it last year because I just thought it was a fluke. But this year, they've had a lot of problems with water, not just seeping in, but the gobs. No one else has a problem. So, we're going to continue on and adapt and overcome. Just have fun in the wilderness. Kids are. Oh, I missed the sunset. This place really makes you earn your beauty. Sometimes through suffering and overcoming and adapting. But dang, it sure is a great place. Well, after yesterday's storms, we woke up to a beautiful, beautiful morning. Everything's still pretty wet, but the lake has just been placid. It's like skating on glass. Watch these canoers on their way out and some on their way in. Couldn't ask for easier paddling. I'm really hoping our last morning is like that too. We earned our way in. It'd be nice to have an easy way out. Haley working her little twig stove.
How's it going, Haley?
Good.
Looks good.
Might as well on a nice day like this.
Nice job, girlie. Nice job. That's exactly what we want. Alright, now I'll put in pieces like this.
Okay.
Since it's
Getting
nice
big.
and hot.
I'm using this to push this stuff in
That's fine.
because it's a little bit too big to fit in there.
Okay, I'll put that piece kind of in that gap where the other one fell. Yep.
Like right there.
There you go.
It's really hot.
Bumblebees love this tree.
Dad, I'm gonna wash. Can you wash that?
We're gonna use it tonight, so we'll keep it as is. But like I always talk, let's stage it. Meaning, once it's cool, we'll dump out the coals.
Okay, now get some twigs on top of that.
Some twigs and stuff in there.
Okay. Oh dear.
And then we'll make a pile
It's
of
right
this.
there. I'll go start Dad.
You're fine.
Okay. Get a
You
lot
alright?
of twigs like this size. And then a couple more of these.
Got a blister.
And then once you've done that, clean the big spoons.
Okay. I'll be back.
Got it?
Didn't realize how hot it
Yeah, I didn't either.
Oh, they have like a little thing.
We haven't even
Go
filled
on
up
the
the water,
top.
Dad.
I have my water.
We do too.
Huh?
We do?
I got my water.
This is my pushing stick to push stuff into the fire. 32 OZs though.
Yeah. Good job. Try to take some smaller twigs.
Poke it around here.
Mm-hmm.
girl.
Okay.
There we go. So after boiling the water, we then pour the boiling water into a Ziploc freezer bag filled with ramen or any other kind of dehydrated noodle. Then let it absorb and have lunch. Butterflies sure do like those socks for whatever reason.
Right there. Okay, we will be. I got those same one you got last year. Or the one you had last year.
Girls have decided to go swimming, which is crazy considering it was snowing day one. It is a warm one though. Definitely in the high 70s. And for once there's no wind, but on a hot day, it gets warm fast.
Ready, Haley? Let's go in this. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I wonder where they went. Oh, wait. It is come in. Come in. It's kind of cold. I don't care. Yeah, I jumped in. Well, I can't.
You wanted to swim, Haley. You better commit.
I said I wanted to get wet.
Commit. No, you said swim.
Let's commit it, Haley. That means get wet. Ready, Haley? Hold on. Let me do it myself. Let's do it together. There's a boat on me. Ready? We have to go under the water to at least here. No! Or fine, right here. To here. It's like where the buckles start. Fine, ready? There's bugs everywhere. Like right here. Like where the buckles end. Where the buckles end. Ready? Or start. Ready? Where the buckles end.
Make sure you're clear of rocks before you dip.
Feeling.
You want to bash your
Feeling.
Well, tonight is our last night here. Couldn't even been better weather for our last full day. This is the windiest it's been all day. And it's not even windy. Gorgeous day. Ryan caught 3 fish and 3 casts, 2 pike and a crappie. That was pretty cool. Been a damn good trip. Damn good trip. You're fine. Can you scoot to your right? Still. Yeah. Well, we're off. Unfortunately, heading back to society. taking the last bits of the view. Got a little bit of a headwind, but not bad at all. Well, we earned our place coming in. Looks like we're gonna have an easy paddle out. All right. Oh, what a beautiful morning. So what a beautiful morning.
I love that mist. That's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous.
A lot more gorgeous when we came in, huh?
Pretty much the opposite of that. Once we hit the river? Once we hit the river, you mean? Yeah. What time do you go to bed, Aaron?
9:30. God, I'm gonna miss this place. God, this was a great trip. Got to spend some really great friends. I can't express how much kids need the outdoors. Especially in today's age, everything's all computerized, all on their phone, their lives on their phone. Even for me, coming out here, it's a reset. Simplifies things. Kids need the outdoors. Adults need the outdoors. Kids really need the outdoors. A lot of lessons that they can learn.
Yeah, it's been after.
those are some good paddles there.
Left side. You left side.
Last time we were here, Ben was screaming at the boys.
I remember that. Shallow back there. How big it is. Pretty cool, huh? It was bright last night. The sky was clear.
Need you to paddle so we get over this beaver dam, sweetie. So much more shallow than when we came in. Good job. It is so pretty. The sun beaming through the trees with the fog. It's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. I might need to get out for this one.
Do you have a rope on your canoe?
Here, let me get out. I can. Or
You guys are way lighter than my dad.
here, I'll get out. I'll get out. It's shallow.
I don't know if he built it up or the water went down.
The water went way down. Good job.
Thanks, young man.
Water level definitely went down. What it did.
What?
I'm gonna put my other gloves on your fence.
Rapids are coming up. We're approaching our last little bit of paddle. God, it's been an amazing trip. Every year there's just something new, something, I don't know how to explain it. You blink and it's over. That part is sad. And every year brings a new adventure, new challenges, new things that you don't expect to happen that are amazing. I'm so grateful to be able to do this. I'm lucky I have friends and family that enjoy the same things as I do.
Going?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
So I have the GoPro attached to the canoe for our last portage. Rocks. On the way in, you don't realize how much it's downhill. On the way out, you realize how much it's uphill. Definitely a lot of work to get in here and out. This portage is just a touch over half a mile. So that's a half mile there with the pack, half mile walk back, half a mile with the canoe. Hey guys.
Hey, Aaron.
I mean, almost every night we had fresh fish to eat. Let me tell you, the store-bought stuff doesn't even compare. Whew. Best part is I get to spend it with friends and family that are willing to endure the suck. Like me. To get out to these wild places. Anybody can do it, I'm telling you. You just gotta make it a priority and do it. Work overtime, save up, buy the equipment, whatever you can't buy, rent from the outfitters. Get yourself a good bag, get yourself a good tent, some fishing equipment. Don't need to go out and buy the most expensive stuff. This stuff's gonna get beaten around. Buy a cheap pole, a decent reel, and some fishing tackle, and you're good to go. Oh, and a good net.
though. You can get on your dry shoes if you'd like.
I'll keep these on.
Man, I'll tell you now. Dirty as it is. Found it.